Hello everyone! I wanted to make a video about color blocking because my Pinterest and Instagram feed have been full of it lately, and I've personally been getting more and more into colorful pieces myself. I've never really ruled out color, but I don't think most people would describe my style as particularly colorful either, and I usually wear a lot of neutrals, maybe with one pop of color here and there. But for this video, I wanted to challenge myself to wear multiple bold, solid colors at once, or at least what I consider to be bold colors. And most of the colorful pieces I have in my wardrobe are tops and bags, so you'll notice that I wore each bottom twice in a row, just styled with a different color combination on top. And I'd love to introduce some more colors into my bottoms as well, but I first think that I need to figure out if this is actually something I would wear or if I just really like it on other people. So I eased myself into it with the first outfit, which combines two colors I've always had in my wardrobe, which are pink and blue, especially in pastel shades. And I think if you're new to color blocking, pastels can be a nice way to start because the contrast is a little less harsh. And the other thing that made this outfit an easy starting point is that the silhouette is very tried and tested for me, so I already know I'll wear this one. And I think whenever you want to try something new, keeping the other elements of your outfit as close to your comfort zone is the best way to do that. For the next outfit, I kept the same skirt but switched things up with a pastel yellow jacket and a deep red bag. So this combination is definitely a little louder for me, especially because it consists of two primary colors. And yellow is another color I really love, but I'm always a bit careful about pairing it with black. So I think the brown skirt works really well here because it adds some darkness and depth without creating that really strong black and yellow contrast. And I also think that when you pair colors that are different in how deep they are, the overall look feels a little bit more casual. And then after the first two outfits where I try to play it safe and I hope to create some looks that I actually would wear, I wanted to try pairing two colors that are a bit more saturated and see how I feel about it. And I have a couple of red tops in my wardrobe, so that also felt safe to me. And I recently thrifted this turquoise bag, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to put them together. And I then added this gray skirt, and I think gray is such a good neutral to wear with color because it softens everything a little bit without taking away from the colors. And I also added a white slipper, which gives the outfit a bit of an extra contrast without introducing another color. And I think this is actually my favorite look of the video, partly because I don't think I would have come up with this combination without doing this video, because I've also had a bit of a hard time styling this skirt, so it was nice to find a combination that I actually really like. Then I made a variation that is actually very similar to the previous outfit, but I do think it has a completely different vibe. I kept the same grey skirt but switched the red t-shirt for a coral one and added a light blue bag. So the colors feel a little less harsh but still create a nice contrast because they're opposite each other on the color wheel when you think of coral as an orange tone at least. And I also think the colors feel more vibrant together than they do when I wear them on their own. And because the colors are a little bit softer, I switched the white slippers for my red ones. And again, I'm really surprised by how much I like this outfit. It is very similar because, funny enough, the bags are both from the same brand, Cat & Co. And then the two t-shirts, the red one and the coral one, are both from COS. But I think I've had a hard time styling this skirt because it's made from a jersey material. And when I paired it with other neutrals, it just started to feel a little bit like homeware or like a jogging set or something like that. So I think this skirt just needs a little bit of color to go with it. For the next one, I wanted to step away from my usual silhouette and also try to play around with some pieces I don't wear that often. So I have this really nice lime green t-shirt from my grandmother, And I really love the color, and I especially like the trim on the side as well. It also has shoulder pads, which I like in theory, but I think I might remove them because they make it a little harder to style for more casual days. And then I added these grey beige shorts and my orange heels I thrifted a month ago. And the back is more of a camel color, but I think that together with the t-shirt and the shoes, it feels a bit more colorful as well and less like a neutral. The same goes for this outfit. When I wear this bitter yellow bag with a neutral outfit, it doesn't really feel like much of a color. But pairing it with this purple shirt, which is also an opposite color on the color wheel, makes the yellow pop a lot more. And then I also liked it with the heels and the short because it is casual but also a little bit try hard with these heels. And I also think purple is a color we might be seeing a bit more this fall. We had a lot of red a couple of years ago, and last year there was a lot of maroon. So I feel like maybe we're moving towards more purple tones now. Or at least that's what I hope, because I really like this color, but there's still so little of it out there. I got this t-shirt actually thrifted 2 months ago, I think, but I forgot to include it in my latest thrift haul. Then I tried to be a bit more bold. It was also getting darker at this point, so I didn't iron the dress, which definitely makes this outfit a bit more of a mess. So just try to imagine it looking a little bit more put together. But I actually really like this combination. The red sweater and the dress are a mismatch in a lot of ways. It's masculine and feminine, cotton and silky, a deep color and a more vibrant one. So there are quite a few different juxtapositions going on in this look. And I feel like people are moving away from that kind of styling a little bit. It feels less trendy now, and I think some people see it as a bit too try hard. But I actually feel the opposite. I still really like the childlike and playful element of it. It just feels a bit less serious. And honestly, these are the kinds of outfits that make me smile when I see other people wearing them too. Pieces that don't necessarily match perfectly. And whether it was intentional or not almost doesn't matter. I just like seeing people have a bit of fun with their clothes and don't think too much about it. Like with the next one, I just switched the red sweater for a bitter yellow one, and I actually think it changes the outfit quite a bit. The yellow makes it feel a little softer and maybe even a bit more playful and a little bit more I didn't think of my outfit and just put whatever was in front of me together. While the red one has more contrast and feels slightly bolder. I think that's also what I like about color blocking. You can keep the exact same pieces and just change one color, and suddenly the whole outfit has a different feeling. And in this case, I'm not sure which one I prefer. I think this one makes my inner child very happy, and the other one is maybe a bit easier to wear. And then the next day, I was actually inspired by all the outfits I had tried on. So, this was the outfit I ended up wearing to run some errands that day. I paired my coral t shirt with this green tote bag and kept the rest of the outfit pretty neutral. So, if you want to start color blocking, you can start with two colors you already know you like and keep the rest of the outfit neutral. You can also try pairing brighter colors with brown, gray, or beige, or even a navy, which can make the colors feel a little easier to wear. And another thing you can try is pairing colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel because they naturally create a bit of contrast. And if that feels like too much, you can always go for softer or more muted versions of those colors. And I think the main thing I learned from this video is just to play with your clothes and shop your closets. I often go to the thrift store, see a piece I like, and immediately start imagining all the outfits I could make with it. But you can actually do the exact same thing with the clothes you already own. Just take all the colorful pieces out of your wardrobe and start putting different combinations together, and you might be surprised by what works. And if it doesn't, you haven't bought anything new, so it's still a win. So that was it for this video. I hope it gave you some ideas for bringing a little more color in your wardrobe, or at least made you want to play around with your clothes you already have. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here.